say that Richard and Judy are still with us because we have something to clarify. The sex scenes in your novel.
Well, come on, Richard.
Because I follow you on Twitter.
Yes.
And you kept saying, "Oh, I've got to come to. Have you got any good ideas?"
You're not looking at Alan Titchmarsh, OK? I'm not Alan Titchmarsh. I'm not writing a sexy book, OK? But my main character, who was a young girl of about 19 in 1939, I've got to get her pregnant. No, I mean, what I mean is...
So you don't know how to get her pregnant,
Well, I do know how,
Ask
but...
Alan Titchmarsh.
Well, no, but he's a bit hot and strong.
No.
We know a lot of authors, and I've been out canvassing about this, and they all say less is more.
Oh,
you know,
yeah. As in real life, Richard. As in real life. Extremes.
Yeah, OK, let's move on from that.
No, I know I don't. I'm just a bit nervous, that's all. It's my first time.
What about your summer? Did you have a great summer? We've all had a great summer.
We had a literary summer. I mean, the first half of the summer was reading and choosing the books that we've been talking about, and then the second half, it was trying to get to terms with the novel. So it was a lot of wordage this summer, wasn't it? But it was mostly spent in France.
So it was
and
lovely.
It was lovely. It was really nice.
Fantastic. Well, we've had some snaps in from our lovely people, and we've got this one, a really, really cute picture in from Michelle in Kent, and it's from her family holiday when her daughter Millie won a talent competition. Isn't that lovely, by singing?
Well done,
and she ended
Millie.
up winning first place and won the family another holiday.
Way to go, Millie.
And this is a really good one. Jenny says that this summer was a summer she'll never forget because she married the man of her dreams, and there's a picture of her on a big day. Isn't that lovely?
Lovely.
So she, unlike Jessie Wallace, she actually went the whole
Two-person
hog
honeymoon,
and got married. Probably had a lovely honeymoon too. This one, right, look at this from behind the sofa, everybody. We've got a picture sent in from Angie, who sent us a snap of her husband on the first week of their 2-week She says,
It matches very nicely with the walls, doesn't it?
she says, imagine what he looked like in week 2.
Very nice time.
I bet he doesn't know she sent that in.
Now, you've had a lovely summer, and I know that you've got a big programme coming up later in the month, Richard, which is the Who Do You Think You Are?
They finally cut together my Who Do You Think You Are, which goes out on the last Wednesday in September. And I've seen it, and, I mean, I kind of know what's coming, you know, because I filmed it, but... You know, they edited it and they put it together.
Have you seen it, Judy?
I'm blown away.
No, well, you can see a little bit now.
Oh, really?
right,
All right, so look. I've always been attracted to people, and particularly women, who are feisty and stroppy and strong-minded. I don't know why, I just am. And I remember the very first time that I saw and met Judy, it was in the newsroom at Granada Television, and I walked into the morning news conference, which can be quite punch-up sort of affairs. And she, even though she was relatively junior, although she was a presenter, she was absolutely steaming in to a rather pompous producer who'd said something rather silly and giving no quarter, but she was right. And I loved that about her straight away. And she is, as anybody who knows her, for all her gentle qualities, she can be gloriously stroppy, and I love that. Yes, well...
Not as stroppy as your daughter. Yes, you see.
No, the context of that was that I just discovered that one of my distant ancestors, a great-grandmother many times, was one of the very first American feminists, and we're talking about the 1600s, was involved in a very first recorded piece of rock-on feminism that actually changed things in America. Yeah, and...
That's a midwife, wasn't it?
I won't say too much about it, because I'm going to go...
What an amazing experience, though, Richard, to do that show.
It was incredible, because the more you understand, I was very lucky, they really did manage to research my story in great detail, my family story, directly through grandparents, not sort of uncles and aunts, but grandparents, great-grandparents, great-great, all the way back to the early 1600s, unbroken. And you do see themes emerging. You do see things that make me what I am.
I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. Can I just ask you, because obviously you've been a part of our lives for so long, how happy are you at the moment?
Oh, we're both incredibly happy because, look, 5 days a week television's great. It's really good fun.
Yeah.
We did it for 21 years, you know.
Yeah.
And it stops you doing lots of other things. Like, who do you think you are? I could never have done it.
Wonderful. Do you know, thank you so much for coming in.
Pleasure.
And congratulations on the book club. Thank you, ladies. That's my first show
Bye,
done and
Carol.
dusted. I've had a great time. Thank you. Really, thank you for making me feel so at home. Joining us tomorrow is a loose woman for the first time ever, Sally Lindsay. And if you fancy some style tips from the glamour puss who is Joan Collins, go to our website, itv.com/loosewomen, and find out how to get involved with tomorrow's show. Andrea and the girls will be here from 12:30. We are off